And the old god stirs. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Everything is more expensive. That's a short version. We're going to take another key. I'm still not drinking the wine. Because I'm saving it for when I actually need 3 reason. That said, we are going to get a hot shower. We are also going to plug in the headset, because it just made an unhappy sound in my ears. That's better. Alright. So, we have the curious case of a contagious coma, rotten report of a rancid ramen, and the sorrowful saga of moonlight sailors. So, both of these, I believe, involve dropping items to get the good endings. But rancid ramen is less important to get that on. Can we discard that one? Yes. I'm going to... And again, as we saw, we couldn't discard the forest tape, so I might even just be discarding the wine bottle after just drinking it. We're going to do Contagious Coma first. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up can only end up falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? And as per usual, I am going to visit the village. Twice. You can see its dog chewing on something in the distance. Is that a human bone? Doggo not doing too good. We have an 80% chance to hit. It's actually cheaper for me to do... Oh no, that's interesting. Okay, so this takes 46 time. Okay, yeah, that's right. Now it is kind of cheaper for me to use... There we go. This last one will be a 90% chance to hit. That is basically the best I can do. Also, the dog is weak to my knife, which is helpful. We're going to resolve the combat. We're going to investigate the village again. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered a daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? One bite won't hurt. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on you, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It's surprisingly good, but you kindly refuse another serving. Alright, and that gets us our Dust of Seeing. I'm also going to take a brief stop at the library. And make notes. Oh, I thought that would actually give me a book. Whoops. You decide to make some notes about subjects that could be relevant to this case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. Oh well. Yeah, we're just gonna investigate the school now. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? We're going to risk going through this time. You're too late to keep something from biting your ankle. It's not bleeding badly, but you worry about an infection if the black sludge gets into the wound. Oh yeah, no. Somehow something grabbing my ankle led to an abdominal cut. And I don't have the funds to get it fixed. So we're just going to deal with minus 10% stamina. Report mentions a patient 0. Who could they be? That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but you can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. -2 stamina. You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow information about patient 0. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. We're just gonna sneak past her. You manage to sneak past her. Unfortunately, the old cabinet squeaks loudly, waking the nurse. You're thrown out of the hospital. You've got their name and address. Let's get out of here. Ooh, a level up. Okay, so the running shoes aren't going to help us because we can't run from combat anyway. I'm going to take the hot bath perk because that means I can rest at home and it'll give me +2/+2 instead of +1/+1. I'm also going to get more dexterity. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free, you just need to sign here. We're going to accept because we do have a major injury. Later, you wake up in the surgical ward. There's no sign of the doctor, but you feel healthier and notice that one of your wounds is gone without a trace. So what I'm going to do is I can now select... this abdominal cut and heal it for free. You notice, though, this is a luck check. I rolled well. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. Ah, a ghoul. This is normal combat. I can tell because I can still do my normal actions. I have an 80% chance to hit. This now takes 42 time units instead of 46. Prep still takes 30.6. Regular takes 25 time. We are still going to do that. Save it. Combat sequences only last for the current battle. And I promise we are going to do, like, that we are going to do spiritual combat at some point. But we have to roll a spiritual combat, basically. Okay. She should die this turn. We can resolve the combat. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. Good job, sir. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Hopefully we realize what's happening. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. Congrats on our perception check. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open. Elevator doors open, revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up in the doctor's office. A nurse discovered you lying unconscious on the elevator floor. -3 reason. Now I'm willing to use my wine bottle. And that gives me an empty bottle, which we will be putting to great use. We're going to investigate the quarantine wing.